you can really narrow down where you need to be by the time of year. Obviously, post-spawn fish is one of the easiest times of year, and you know that's where you're going to be looking here. Those fish really make a move. They get out on the main lake, and they'll get right where the channel drops in. Obviously, some late spawners will be somewhere in some of these turns right here, but mostly on the main lake. As you get into the summertime, you know, a lot of these fish get caught off, and you're going to have to go to what I call a contour break. Now, a contour break is like where you see a lot of lines that are real close, like right there, like right there. And a lot of times it's almost like a swing where it hits and where it comes out. But that's the kind of stuff that is usually better in the summertime. And plus, it's not something that like this that everybody comes by is going to fish there. Now, as we get into the fall, and this is my favorite time of year, and this is why I have won so many tournaments in the fall. A lot of times I'll try to fish these junctions where two creeks come in together, where a ditch comes into a creek, like so, if the right cover is there. And my favorite thing, and this is a perfect spot right here, if we look, we can see there's a road bed right here. Road beds is my number one thing to fish in the fall. Most of the time they're long, they're flat, they've got a break on them and a vertical break. And fall bass like to get on vertical breaks. I mean like straight off. And the straighter it is, the better it is. And that's where they congregate and just feed on shad when they come blowing through there. So a road bed has got to be my number one thing. Long points are also good. Something that feeds all the bait out, and if it's got the right kind of contour, right kind of break on the end of it. So that's pretty much what I look for. Obviously in the spring you're going to be balled back up in here in the pockets, but you got to think a week after they come off the spawn, where are they at? They're somewhere right in here, and they just, you know, bass keep moving when they spawn, and they're going to keep moving until they get to the first spot I talked to you about. But a lot of times you have 2 or 3 spawns during the year, and when that happens, you may be catching them here, but you may be able to go up in here and fish some of these contours and catch them because they just come off the beds. So it sort of gets a little complicated, a little hard to figure out, but boy, our mapping really makes a difference. And like I say, we're all saved by the GPS.